Hey guys, let's talk about the new OPPO A92, OPPO A92 and their new wireless earbuds, the OPPO Enco W31. So OPPO has continued its cycle of launching smartphones for the Kenyan market, and for the first time they're including true wireless earbuds. So let's unbox them and have a little conversation about them.
So the unboxing experience is similar with every other unboxing experience of a smartphone. You get a white box with a lot of purple color on the sides. On the front it's written OPPO A92, and on the back it's written the major specs that OPPO is pushing with this device. When you unbox it, at the top you get a white box, put that to the side. Underneath that you get the phone with another white card sort of protecting it. Underneath that, you get the charger, you get the micro USB cable, you get the OPPO earphones, the signature OPPO earphones with some green color inside the ear tips. Let's look at the phone. The design of the phone is really good. I love this design.
OPPO set a recommended retail price of 29,999. Which I've seen other retailers have it at 28,000, others at 27,000. If you are considering getting the device, just do an online search of the prices. Some retailers have it at much cheaper cost than OPPO's recommended retail price, which is good. But yeah, it's a mid-range, sort of upper mid-range device. For that, you're getting 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of internal storage. You're also getting a 1080 display. OPPO is describing the display as a Neo display. I don't understand what Neo display means, but essentially the device has sort of tiny bezels around it. The bottom chin is the one that's big, and a punch-hole camera. Perhaps that's the Neo display. You're also getting a set of 4 lenses at the back. The 4 lenses have a main 48 megapixel lens and extra lenses with the wide angle depth sensor. So there's the 48 megapixel main angle, the main camera. There's an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera. There's a 2 megapixel depth sensor. Yep, and another 2 megapixel black and white dedicated sensor. At the front, you're getting a 16 megapixel selfie camera. It's a single camera at the punch hole. I feel like all the cameras in this phone are actually really good. I also feel like the microphone is really good because I'm using the microphone to record this. It's very loud outdoors, but I feel like it is capturing my voice quite well because it's actually really loud outside. The quality of the cameras, both the back and the front, are really good. So if you want to vlog, if you want to make video with your camera, I feel like you'll get pretty good photos and pretty good videos. I would recommend this camera. This camera is good. I would recommend both the rear and the front cameras because they are really good. You're also getting a Qualcomm 665 processor, which is acceptable and quite good. You're also getting Adreno 610 GPU. The 128 gigs of internal storage is not eMMC. It's faster UFS 2.1 storage, so your phone will respond much faster. You're also getting a 5,000 milliamp battery, which is huge. And OPPO is including an 18-watt fast charger. The charger in the box is 18-watt and it's fast, and it's a good inclusion. The OPPO Reno 3 had a 30-watt fast charger, and that has been the best charger I've ever used in my life. It charges the phone really fast. Some smaller things is that the fingerprint is side mounted, it's to the side. On the Reno 3, it was an optical under display fingerprint scanner, which I don't think is very secure because I've used it with the plastic gloves and it sort of works with the plastic gloves, so not very secure. The capacitive touch fingerprint scanner on the side, I believe, is more secure. You're also getting Bluetooth 5.0, and which works really well with the earbuds that are included. Or with the earbuds that OPPO is launching, they're not included in the box. You have to buy them separately. And it's a dual band AC Wi-Fi radio inside, USB Type C, and yeah, the display is a 1080 by 2400 resolution display. I still don't understand why it's called a Neo display, but it can do up to 480 nits of brightness, which is good. So, what are my thoughts on the phone itself? I sort of like it. I sort of kind of like it. I love the design most because it's the first minutes interact. It's the first few minutes interacting with it. I really love the design of it. It feels very solid. It feels quite hefty, but that's to be expected with a 5,000 milliamp battery. I like the look at the back. I know it resembles most of the Samsung's new devices with the arrangement of the camera, but I guess that's sort of the new design most companies are going with. We've seen Techno do the same. We've seen a couple of other devices from different companies sort of copy the style of arrangement of cameras. I love that the volume keys are on this other side on the left, could be on your right. Uh, they look really good. I love that there's a headphone jack at the bottom. For people who still use headphone jacks, the headphone jack is included, and there are a pair of earphones included in the box. The USB Type C, the bottom looks quite good. The speaker, everything looks and feels designed so well. The fingerprint scanner at the side that doubles up as a power button is also quite good. Very responsive, very fast, and I feel like most companies should just go with this design because it works, it feels good, it's easy to reach, whether the phone is on the table or anywhere. So yeah, I like that. I like the sort of glass plastic like finish at the back. I'm not sure if it's prone to scratches, but I'm sure it's prone to fingerprints, as you can see. And yeah, this is a good phone. I believe if you can get it for the best prices available online from around 27,000, you'll be getting a good phone. That's if you really want an Oppo phone. I know people will complain that there are better phones for that price in terms of processors and storage options. But if you're into Oppo and you believe that Oppo is the phone that you really want, this is a good consideration to go with. And yeah, I'll recommend it for everyone who just wants an Oppo phone. It looks good. It feels quite fast. I love that Oppo has really tore down the skin. ColorOS is now much better than ColorOS before because you remember I've mentioned this in the Oppo Reno 3 video. ColorOS used to be so cluttered, full of stuff that were unnecessary and uh, sort of looking like an iPhone clone and all that. But right now, ColorOS looks clean. The bloatware is really limited. There's only like two apps that are not from Oppo. Actually, it's like one app that's not from Oppo. Uh, yeah, two apps not from Oppo. That's a clean sort of experience. So most of the things that you get here, most of the things that you'll want, you'll have to install yourself, which is good. So I love this color OS, and I feel like Oppo should stick with this sort of design, for the UI. And yeah, okay, guys. So that's it. These are the Enco W31 earphones. They're quite good. This is the OPPO A92. It's really good. I love it, and I think I'll be switching to this. Completing my review of the Reno 3, which will go up on techish.com. So go check it out once it's live. So yeah, tell me your thoughts on either of these devices, both of them, and will you be getting them for 8,000 and 30,000? And yeah, subscribe.